couple, but just maybe another minute to see if everybody is on. Okay, everyone, good afternoon. This is the OAUG orientation. My name is Christine Cady, and I just want to say thank you for taking the time this afternoon, especially as it's holiday season, everybody's so busy. We will take probably 15 to 20 minutes. We'll try to get through this relatively brief session. What I'm going to do is go through everything. If you have any questions, I will answer them at the end. If for some reason you need to drop off, you can always go ahead and give me a call on the membership line, and I'll be happy to walk through any kind of questions you might have individually, one-on-one. So if we're all set to go, let's get started. Just a quick overview of the OAUG and what we do. The membership itself is thousands of Oracle application users located around the world, connecting through the Oracle application users group. The involvement equips them to improve efficiency, enhance problem solving, and spark innovation. And we really do this through three things: education, networking, and influence. Our job is to connect you with each other and give you the information that you need to be successful. Sorry, I'm having a little moment here. We want to provide you with resources that you need to be successful. Go ahead and connect you with your peers, and also give you opportunities to have user-to-user discussions about best practices. And one of the things that we also do is connect you with third-party vendors and consultants who may be able to offer a different perspective or perhaps a new idea, something you haven't thought of before. The other item that we really focus on is, and not that many people really spend much time with it, but it's important, we connect you with Oracle. Part of our job is to help you stay on top of everything that is coming out of Oracle, whatever latest news is being released, and also to speak as one voice on influencing when and how they are releasing their new products, what kind of problems or solutions might be available, and how that information is flowing back and forth between Oracle and its users. When you think about who benefits from OAUG membership, these are the professional titles that we see most often, but it's not limited to these. So if you have somebody who's working with you and you think that this could be of value, especially if you have a membership, a corporate membership, encourage them to create a profile and participate. There's a lot of information here to be had, and in a corporate membership, everyone is covered, so something just to think about as you're dealing with your associates. The applications that are covered. If you use any of these applications, you're in the right place. Every application here that is listed is covered under your membership. We talked about education being a major benefit of membership. We hold live e-learning webinars every month. We also have online conferences that you can attend. And of course, there is the annual Collaborate Conference, which happens every April. This year, it's April 2nd through the 6th. So if you are thinking about Collaborate 2017, the registration opened in late October, but you are still in early bird time frame. So register as soon as you can if you are interested in that conference. It's a great conference with thousands of users like yourselves coming together, just hundreds of sessions on different topics. And for members, each individual person will receive over $400 in discounts towards the attendance cost. If you've got a group of 4 or more, that discount goes up to over $600 per person. So just one of the other learning conferences that we usually attend. We are usually at Open World just as an exhibitor, and we do some of the online conferences like Hyperion. If you are someone who would prefer to learn rather than going to live sessions, we have an extensive conference paper database. We have over 4,000 white papers. It might be as many as 5,000 at this point that are ready for our members. You can search either by keyword, topic, and author. If you're not a member, you haven't logged in, you don't have a membership, you'll be able to see the abstract, but you will not be able to download the whole paper. So, but as a member, or even a non-member, if you're looking to see if this is an appropriate fit, I would encourage you to start by looking at the conference paper database. If you're unable to attend a webinar, as a member, you can access recorded e-learning sessions through our website. We record all the webinars that we do. They are available 24/7. Every single one is archived and titled. They're on the website for your convenience. So from an education standpoint, whether you attend a conference in person, participate in a webinar, listen to a recording of that webinar, or spend time going through the conference paper database, we hope that we are making learning available to you in a way that really meets your needs. We really make an effort to make it available to everyone and to adapt to every learning style. We want you to stay up to date on some of the latest information that's coming out. And one of the best ways that we do this, we believe, is through Insight Magazine, OAUG's Insight Magazine. It is a benefit of membership. There are 10 hard copies for each company, and then it is also located on the website. So if you are not looking at it, it is really a great magazine filled with all sorts of user tips and best practices and articles by some of the top people in the industry. We also have, as members, you have newsletters that'll keep you up to date on educational opportunities as well as resources. We have the OAUG e-news and also an Education Network newsletter. Another great resource that is available to the members is the OAUG Buyer's Guide. It is produced one time a year. It is usually packaged with the fall edition of the Insight Magazine. It is also available online to members. And basically what the Buyer's Guide is it is a searchable directory of all of the service providers or third parties and consultants who might be available to come in and help you, maybe give advice, give some creative advice, give some advice on the use of an application, maybe based on either consultative experience or user experience themselves. We're going to go to the OAUG website at the end of this. We're just going to take a quick overview of it. When you visit the OAUG website, when you have some time, I would encourage you to take a look at the, we have a page called What Our Members Say. This page is located under the Membership tab on the website, and you'll find stories from some of our members and how the OAUG has helped them in their career. You can fill out a form, share your own story by clicking on Share Yours, and this will direct you to a page where you may want to go ahead and submit a story yourself if you've had sort of a long-standing relationship and maybe you're on this orientation just as a refresher. The OAUG is, we are very focused on connecting you with your peers. Some user groups are not as much so. This, we believe, is just it's very important, and we just think peer-to-peer interaction is a great way to learn. We encourage you to connect with other users so you can see what is happening, what is working for them on a day-to-day basis, and again with consultants and vendors who bring maybe a different perspective. Or maybe they know something new that's trending across the board and can offer some advice on that. One of the ways that we really make an effort to connect you is through what we consider, or what we call on the website, our community groups. And they are, we reference them as GEOs and SIGs, which stands for geographic groups. Those are people who are within a defined geographic region, close to one another, and are able to get together. Sometimes it's over the phone, but more often they are able to get together in person because they are geographically located close to each other. There are over 30 groups that fall into that category. You'll find a listing of them on the website. The other group is our special interest groups, who share a common interest concerning specific Oracle applications and products, or perhaps they share a specific industry that they're working in. The special interest groups are usually geographically dispersed, so they don't get together in person more than usually once, maybe twice a year. Usually at Collaborate, there is an event for the special interest groups to get together and meet one another. They hold calls for training and updates. It can be several a month. It might be every other month. It depends on the groups themselves. Currently, I believe we have 48, close to 50 special interest groups. So it might be a financial group, it might be an EBS group, it could be logistics. So I would encourage you, when you have some time, look on the website, look under user communities, and you will see GEOs and SIGs. Click on those, and you will see all the information regarding the different 30 GEOs and almost 50 special interest groups. Another great way to connect is through the OAUG Young Professionals Forum. They cover a variety of topics on calls every other month or so. So if you are a member, whether you are young or you're just new to the industry as a whole, age is really not an issue. They just call them young because you might just be new to this profession. But check the website. They have calls that are established. Most of the previous calls that they have done have been recorded. Some of them have been run by Jansen Hernandez from Facebook. They've just had a whole variety of speakers that have spoken on networking, how to really make the most of different medias as a young professional. So they are recorded, and you'll find them on the website. Also, if you want to take a look at, go to the membership tab and click Young Professionals, you'll be able to see what's coming up. I believe the next event will not be till February in the new year. So we talked about your voice having impact and OAUG speaking as one voice. We want you to remember that you do have influence with Oracle, and that is done through our Customer Support Council. They speak to Oracle as one voice, speaking on behalf of all of our members. They have had influence in extending EBS support. They have had a lot of influence in some of the new conversations going on about some of the new licensing agreements. So there's a lot of information there. So if you have a question related to something that is very directly related to Oracle itself, you can submit it, and the council will take a look at it and see if it's appropriate and bring it up in some of the conversations that they are having with Oracle on a regular basis. We also offer the Support in Focus newsletter. That provides OAUG members with updates and some of the insights for using Oracle support tools as well as resources. So I'm going to just repeat again, if you have questions related to Oracle, especially support-related concerns, you can contact us at OAUG, and a direct email would be support@oaug.com. And of course, you can always send it to membership, and we can forward it on to the appropriate people. And again, a reminder that this newsletter is available to you, and its purpose is to try to make your life a little bit easier and know what is happening with Oracle as it's happening. Also like to encourage you, whether you're a member or not, to connect with others by joining our social media outlets. We are on LinkedIn, Twitter, and of course Facebook and YouTube. And when we get to the Collaborate conference in the first week of April, leading up to that and during that, we will have a Twitter handle specific to that conference. So be on the lookout for that. For those who perhaps have not joined yet and are contemplating membership, just a couple of things to think about or maybe to put together to present to whoever would be making the decision if it's not you yourself. Membership is cost effective. It is less expensive than just a few hours of consulting. When you get a corporate membership, that one 12-month fee, it's an annual fee. It is not based on a calendar year. It starts when payment is made. That membership covers everyone in your organization. So whether you have 10 people or 100 people, that one fee covers benefits for everyone. Members receive substantial discounts on the Collaborate conference, so if that's something you're looking at attending and you have not activated your membership, it's time to do it. It really is a huge savings. There are other discounts available in some of the other smaller conferences as well. And under membership, you have no charge for e-learning or any of the online resources. We often get asked if there is a limit to the number of profiles that can be set up under a membership or a member login. And the answer is no. You can have as many members as you want to. You can set up as many people under that profile, corporate profile, as you would like. And are there extra costs associated once you get your login? And no, there is not. There may be a cost to go to a conference, but to have access to the conference paper database and all the recorded learning sessions, no, absolutely not. That is a brief overview of who we are, what we're doing, and what we're trying to do on a regular basis to make your day-to-day use of Oracle applications easier. What I would like to ask you to do is perhaps log in to the website, and I will tell you right now that we are having some technical difficulties today that are affecting the usability of the website. But I will just kind of go through it with you so you have an overview of it, and then hopefully by later on this afternoon you can dive a little bit deeper. The website is www.oaug.org. You're looking at it right now. Your home page sort of scrolls along, and for some it can be a little distracting. So my apologies for that, but it's to keep, I guess it's to keep you awake. This is your home page. There is a drop-down that gives you under About kind of a little recap of who we are, who our board of directors are, different councils and committees that are available, who the OAUG staff is, including myself, a repeat of the frequently asked questions, the vision and mission, and then also information on how to contact us. If you go to the membership tab, you are going to see the different options that are available for corporate membership versus perhaps a 2-year corporate or an individual. What our members are saying, we talked about that page. That is where you would click on to see what some of the members are saying about the benefits of being a member and how that relates to their career. This is where you signed up for OAUG orientation, more than likely. There is an ambassador program tab here. If you are the ambassador for your corporate membership, this is where you would go to find out what your responsibilities and your privileges are. There are volunteer opportunities here. when the Member of the Year has been selected, information will be there, as well as voting opportunities. Same for Innovator of the Year. And also, if you are contemplating that Young Professionals Forum group, here is your tab right here. Under Education and Events, you will see, and I want to click on this, but I am concerned that it's going to kick me out of the system, so I'm not going to, but under Education and Events, you will see the conference paper database that you can click on, and it will take you to those thousands of papers where you can search by different topics. There is a link to the Collaborate site, and there is also usually tabs for other events that we have done or other educational opportunities that are coming up that you can register for. Under User Communities, you will see the GEO and SIGs. If you click on this page, you will get your 30 geographical groups that pop up, and you can click on their little red boxes that are on there. Will take you right to their websites. Same for the special interest groups. And then there is some information housed here about upcoming events and live webinars and some of the recorded webinars from the GEOs and SIGs, which are members only. The last few tabs, resources, this is where you're going to find your Customer Support Council. This is where you're going to find your membership directory. And there is also the pro tips. That is sort of a new marketing item that we have. 5 quick tips on Oracle applications and best practices being provided and updated on a relatively regular basis by some of the industry leaders. For publications, this is where you're going to subscribe to Insight Magazine if you are a member, and also a link to, if you happen to be someone who's interested in advertising with OAUG, perhaps in the Buyer's Guide, that is a link for that. And your last tab is Partners. Again, an opportunity to advertise. We also have consulting members, associate members who actually exhibit with us. We call them Star Partners, and they exhibit at Collaborate, and they basically bundle marketing, exhibition, and membership all into one entire package. So if that's something that is relatable to you, that is a link you would want to go to. It will connect you with one of our VPs in that department. That same group tends to be involved in the vendor awareness sessions. So that is a quick overview of the website. Traditionally, I would have gone to some of the locations with you and we would have logged in, but again, we are having some technical difficulties and I don't want to end up disconnecting everyone. So my apologies for that. If you want to go through the website yourselves or you would like to go through it with me, please feel free to give me a call. This is the membership department line. You can leave a message and we can set up a time to talk one-on-one. I appreciate your time today. I know everyone is really busy. I don't know that I see any questions here. Let me just take a quick look. Does not look like it. Okay, thank you so much for taking this time with us today, and to everyone, have a great holiday season. Thank you so much, and just have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye now.